BEERUN, beer run. BEERUN, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, or a car and a key and a sober driver. BEERUN, beer run.
Is that my power side? Okay, so it's Thursday, and statistically that's like the day I, for some weird reason, drink the most, and as of right now I've had nothing. As a matter of fact, unlike usual, we did the T25 first, so I've already done that. We were actually I haven't done a Facebook update on that because we actually didn't do it last night. There was some personal stuff going on right now, and just didn't get the opportunity to do that last night. So, and neither one of us were motivated enough to do 2 of them back to back, which probably going to have to do tomorrow or maybe Saturday. Do 2 in a day to get back on their schedule, because it comes all laid out every single day for 10 frickin' weeks, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna give it up. So tonight we are looking at Eye of the Hawk Select Ale from Mendocine Brewing Company, wherever the hell they're from. I'm sure it probably says on here somewhere. Saratoga Springs, New York. Yeah. It's probably illegal by now. Use an opener. Wow, that's the first one that actually came with directions. Let's do that. Let's use an opener on it. I also did an e-bomi video first. Got the video up for this. Love that holster. Love that holster. Then again, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Not to mention, from what Jim says, Hornet Fixer. So let's just think about just gonna drink it while we're talking. Jim says he sounds like he's a pretty good guy. So someone pursuing the American dream. Of course, I won't lie. I consider some of my better friends in the gun industry are all guys that own holster companies. Rich, Pitbull Holsters. Jesse, Forest City Tactical. You got Keith there at Dragon. Steven, Aegis. I don't know. Rich at Pitbull. That's one of those guys where you can have a hour-long conversation with them, and you know if you're gonna be going to war, you want someone like that on your side. And definitely Jesse, seeing how Jesse's ex-military. I don't think actually any of those guys are actually ex-military. I think they're always right there. That's why I just don't believe that if shit hits the fan, those boys are going to turn on American citizens. They've spent their whole life defending that flag and the Constitution and fighting for American citizens. I like to see all those guys pick up their arms and turn them around, and the people that I would like to see gone immediately, and I'll be blunt about it, are someone that would give the order to fire on an American citizen. You would be the first one I'd put a bullet through your head. Okay. Seriously, I haven't had anything yet to drink. That was just an explosion. And when the phone goes off, that will be Birdman, because he knows that I'm actually in the middle of this. So, as we see, it's cloudy. It started off with okay carbonation. Yeah, it's still got some bubbling going on in there. Not much for head. Pretty much a Thursday night. Has kind of a caramel, malty caramel. Maybe just a little bit of citrus in there. Pinito, like Blue Thunder 40s junk size stuff. Oh, and just got done watching it. HempSeedAddict. She's got a little thing going on. She's giving away a cool set of headphones and some coffee, and it's pretty much one of my rants. If you were a Google executive for the day, and if you could make it fix YouTube or do what you wanted to YouTube, what would you do? And then she's got a new site that she's trying to get launched. I'll put her shit's already down below, but I'll put the link to it because I'm hoping this one actually means something to me because HempSeedAddict is a friend of mine, and if I was an executive at Google, I would fire every single one of them motherfuckers, and I would make it back to the way it was when it was personal, and you could have your page look like, see, this is the VR I'm supposed to be doing for her. So, but it'll be clean because it'll be on the eBomi side where more people can see me bitching about Google. But remember how it used to be when you could customize your page and come over and you could see Obama standing on the Constitution at mine, and you know, some of my friends made banners and stuff that I could have on the sides, and your discussion with your friends was boom right there up front. You didn't have to go digging for it. And me and Mr. 45 Bullet and Chuck and Pete and Paul and Bill Lock and Load, he's like completely given up on it, and I don't blame him. We always used to just banter back and forth, and it was fun, and now it's like carpal tunnel 27 clicks. So yeah, I would fire everybody at Google. I would sell it to someone that understands what someone like us that understands what this shit's all about and the fun of just being able to do videos and interact with each other. Get the VRs brought back. That's HempSeed's thing. You'll see the link below. It all makes sense to you. And then since I am an executive with Google, the last thing I do would be cap myself. So there you go. Here's my VR. Were we here for a brew review? Oh yeah. It does. It smells good. Okay, let's drink it. Cheers. You know, I could sit downstairs for 3 hours and nobody would ever bother me. I turn the camera on, they lasso buffaloes upstairs, and ding dong, everybody comes over, and someone's got to come downstairs, and kind of reminds me of, you know, the fact that this is a one bathroom house. We don't even want to get into that. You know, yeah, we will get into it. The house can be quiet for like 5 hours straight, and I'm downstairs going, ooh, the little brown mouse is licking my shorts. So I run upstairs and just get nestled in and nice and comfortable, and it's like, you're gonna be in there long? I just got in here. Okay, sorry, I digress. There will be no after party. We had it before the brew. Up front, it has a nice hoppiness, little citrus hoppiness, slightly bitter, almost like a subtle alcohol burn. This was like an 8% too, wasn't it? 8%. Maybe they're not masking the alcohol as well as some of them. A little bit of a warming on the back of your throat, you know, something Heffy 67 is used to. You know, he hears a lot of thanks, dude. Okay, let's start this over. Up front, it has kind of a nice citrus, hoppy, probably a little alcohol-induced burn to it. And then right behind that, it's just a little little earthy. Get some of the malt in there, and there's a subtle like caramel sweetness to that. This is one that New York Half-Ass Prepper sent me, and I have to say that I think this one has been, you know, shuffled around in the refrigerator a while. As a matter of fact, I had to go get it out of that one. It wasn't even in this one anymore. And this isn't half-ass bad. Oh, let's see. Where is he? He goes on and on about, oh, gee, I hope I'm not interrupting your brew review. I just crave attention. And I'm just like, called him an asshole and said I hadn't quite started it yet because Travis messed it up for him, and now we haven't heard from him. Your loss. And there's in the finish, along with that sweetness, there's a little bit of like a dark fruit. Honestly, I'm not that I'm shocked that I got something good from New York Half-Ass Prepper. This is actually from probably one of his clearance shelf runs, and lately almost everything that he has sent has been outstanding. As a matter of fact, he warned me and told me I was probably going to have an emergency brew review, whatever the hell that meant. So there was going to be something really good in the box. But let's not forget, one of the last just off the top things that he sent me was the Mickler 1000 IBU, and even though it sounds intimidating saying that it's 1,000 IBUs and something like Coors Light is 10, that was awesome. That was really good. And this is okay. And again, I keep thinking, you know how much easier it'd be to when that little thing goes. Let's see, what side would it be on? When that little thing goes, doof, for the E scale. I keep telling myself, if I just had like a timer going and knew exactly when I set it, I wouldn't have to watch the whole video, because I don't even watch the whole damn video, Ray. Oh. See? There. Okay. On the E scale. Maybe I can signal myself. Just when you're fast forwarding the video, right here is when I need to be. Yeah, there's modern technology. When I have to signal myself. One, I would get this again. Of course, we always have to throw in that honest disclaimer. If this is $10 a 6-pack, which in my area is some of the craft stuff, like for instance my bent paddle. I know some of you are paying much more and some of you pay much less, but for me the benchmark is $10. $10 and $11 is the stuff that I go, that's some pretty good stuff. Where I can get, the last time I bought a 30-pack of Busch for $17.95 for 30. So I'd get this again if it was not in the $10 a 6-pack kind of stuff. And on the E scale, it's good. It's honestly good. I don't know, maybe it's the taste buds, the fact that I had a good workout. You know, one of these times I'm actually going to do the exercise and not just watch the T25. I actually had a light meal. I had a sandwich and some soup. Yeah, just get to the E scale. I'm gonna say a 7 on this, which, like I said, if there was another one in there, I'd pop open another one, but there's not. You can always tell when some of them have maybe it's just me, but I know they're gonna be somewhat good when even the even the head retains the color, and that's what this is doing. This one's getting almost a light version of the color of the beer. What are they going to look at next? Well, unless we're having a beer emergency. As it stands right now for the Friday, which maybe it's just me, but I'd really like to review a big bottle of something that I'm pretty sure is going to be outstanding as opposed to a big question mark. Belgian style ale, Goose Island Brew Company, Chicago. I almost don't even want to open it just because it's from Chicago. No offense if you're from Chicago, but for the most part, nothing, at least politically, not a fucking thing. See that self-edit? As good has come from Chicago. And it's got a goose on the cover. Pepinero. Yeah, this one's got a. This one possibly could have been around a while. So, in the case of something like this, 6.4% by volume. Develops in the bottle for up to 5 years, and this was actually 2012. So, maybe it's gonna be good. I don't know. Yeah, bottled in 2012. So, that's what we're gonna look at tomorrow. Sneaky as a fox. And now to try to instigate her into saying something. Because they were so happy to hear your rant last time. She's fighting it. Jesus. What can I say to spark the Samantha fire? What can I do to touch off that wick? To open the gates of hell itself? Dodge sucks. Hope Daryl on Walking Dead dies.
That's too far, man. Too far. How could you say such a thing?
Just kidding. I like Daryl. I just wanted to see if I could make you open your mouth.
I am so done for the rest of this whole time.
Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I got a domestic to settle down.
You started the domestic. You provoked the domestic.
Daryl dies, we riot.
That is mine. I have that bracelet. You do not have that bracelet. I shout that at random times throughout the day, not you.
This is just like her as a child. There must be something wrong with little Samantha because she doesn't talk. Yeah, seriously, she never did the gaga goo goo shit that most children do. It was like she said nothing until she could actually say something, then she hasn't shut up since then.
That is not true at all. You just put a cute boy by me and I'll be silent. I'm such a puss.
Okay, guys, tomorrow's Friday. I like Fridays, and as of right now, I can't remember if I'm roped into doing anything this weekend or not. I hope not. Try to find something good for Saturday, even if I have to go back over and just take a guess. What I need to do is snap a few pictures and show it to Jameson or to Paul. And speaking of Jameson, sorry man, something came up today and I just did not get to the post office, but I hope to get the 4 little amigos out to you as soon as possible. So they are open on Saturday, so if tomorrow's a fail, there's always Saturday. So, okay, you guys have a good Thursday night. Coast through your Friday. I try to do as little as possible. It's even more hard when you're doing stuff for your friends, because then you feel obligated. So, see you tomorrow. Stay thirsty. Knuckle bump.
That's ridiculous.
Don't wreck it for me.